Yo, what's up, motherfuckers? Again, I always start it with motherfuckers. I always get demonetized right away. Because, yeah, I just fucking, I don't know, dude. So, I'm hanging out right here with my two homies, I guess. Like, they're...
Hobby.
The Hobby. So, I am the creep. This is Hobbo. And this is Obi.
I am Obi. What's poppin'?
And we just met, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I like to like say that because people think that I'm just bringing my friends to
Yeah,
like fucking record.
That's your
Nah,
But-
hit him up.
But nah, man, like I'm trying to, you know, like to fucking put El Paso, Las Cruces, all this fucking whole area out there a little bit more, because people think that we're weird, but I think we're just like, we're weird in our own way, I guess. I don't know if we're completely weird.
Dude, we're all freaks.
El Paso's
It is
pretty
what it
weird.
is,
We're in the butt fuck in the middle of the desert. Like,
It's fucking hot as hell, but it's
we
not
gotta
as
make it
fun.
fun.
It's not as fucking hot as like Phoenix or some shit, dude. Come
Yeah,
on.
you know what? I think the hotter it gets, the weirder the people get.
Yeah,
You ever
for
been to
real.
Phoenix? It's fucking weirdo, guy.
Well,
Really?
in Austin, they say Austin's weird, but it's just fucking humid.
It's just.
Austin's
it's
not
just-
weird.
it's humid.
Austin's really hip.
It's just the thing, yeah, the more humid it is, the more hipster you get.
Nah, exactly.
You don't want to hit it, right?
No, I'm good, dude. I'm good. You guys go ahead. Fucking. I have to take care of my kid and shit.
You're
So
like, it's all good.
I don't want to be.
I'm gonna be a dad too, man.
I don't
My
want to be
first
fucking
kid.
up. You are or you want to?
I'm gonna be a dad.
Oh really?
Yeah, my girlfriend's
Well,
done Christmas.
congratulations, dude. What you gonna name it? Little Hobo.
Junior. He's gonna be Junior, dude. So my name's Saul. He's gonna be Saul Junior.
That's good.
Hell yeah! So what's been going on in your guys' life? Let's see. What's up?
Well, we has a lot of shit going on, man. He's a skater. He has a security
I
skate shit
skateboard,
going on.
man. I skateboard. I just give my life to skateboarding. That's all, dude. I just try to
Skateboarding?
make people happy and I skateboard.
So let's fucking talk some skateboarding, dude. All I know is like really old school shit. Not really, really old school. I wouldn't say like 80s, but I'm around like the 90s, 2000s era, dude. So, you know, the Tony Hawk era, I guess.
I mean, dude. Tony
I
Hawk's
mean, the
shit.
Tony Hawk
Dude,
video
I'm
game
like-
era. I mean,
Video game era, dude.
Dude, I like basically like I studied all the eras, you know? Like the skateboarding that's going on today, like the era of today, I don't know how to stretch this up, is fucking gnarly as fuck.
the, I've seen, because I see all the X Games and shit like that, like on
Uh-huh.
YouTube, the fucking broadcast, like right after.
Yeah.
I'm seeing all these like little fucking kids, dude, getting better and better.
Yeah.
A lot of people too. I mean, I don't know if they fucking hate me for it, but I don't like Nigel Houston.
Really? Why is that?
Like, he's skilled, dude,
Uh-huh.
but he comes from like a really, really, really rich family.
I have no idea what his background is.
Oh, he's fucking rich. That fucker has like a fucking skate park.
Well, he has it now.
No,
Like, I
but
don't know how he grew up.
he used to have a skate park in his house.
When he was a kid?
Always,
Oh, shit.
yeah.
That's cool.
So, I mean, I'm not saying that it was handed to him,
Have you seen
but
him skate recently?
I've seen him skate.
Did you
like-
see him at X Games?
Yeah, I've seen him.
No, this past year?
The last X Games that was, where was it? It was
I
in
don't
Minnesota.
remember.
Minnesota,
Yeah,
he won.
Minnesota.
But that wasn't the last one. The last one was
Nah, he got second.
was it Norway? He wasn't even in the last
Nah,
one.
in Minnesota in
He
July,
won.
I believe. It was in Minnesota. He got second place to Yuto.
Oh yeah,
Yuto
that's right.
Horikomi,
Yuto
and
won.
that
yeah.
kid's gnarly from Japan. But he got second place, and he had like some prior engagement, so he had to leave, and he couldn't come back the next day for the best trick contest.
But he came back.
Yeah, and
He
he
did.
like
he still did it.
he rode his Uber
And he
to the
fucking won,
airport,
yeah.
and he was like looking at his medal, and he was like, "This fucking sucks." So
Yeah.
he called whoever and like just canceled on him. It was just came back and just fucking, yo, the way he skated the fucking best trick was fucking like, not demonic.
They were
but it
all
was,
doing like some
He was
cool
on
shit,
another
though.
level. Everyone was killing it, but he was like, nah. He was Nija. He was on Nija level, like
Yeah,
with a G before the N, like
It's- I,
Nija.
I think he is like skilled and shit. Like I'm not taking away from his fucking
Talent.
talent.
Yeah.
Just that the way that he grew up, he was kind of like Ryan Sheckler, where he's
Privileged.
just. he
But
just
yeah,
grew
but
up
that's
like
that's the normal today. Like he was just the precursor. You know
that.
what I mean?
It's because to me, I was always like the fucking kid in the block, like trying to find something to skate. So we would build like fucking ramps out of trash and like.
Yeah, I was just trying to say that. Like, who's privileged?
So
That
like,
shit's gnarly. That shit's cool.
I don't know. I would say like, well, I'd be a.
Because hold on,
maybe
you
I
just
wouldn't.
said that, and like the people that listen to my podcast, like they're gonna fucking be like, holy shit, like you're one of the gnarlier ones. You said you fucking had to build something out of trash.
Look, let me
Like,
tell
that's
you.
gnarly.
Let me tell you some fucking stories, dude.
Huh.
Cause I
What'd
have
you
some
have to
fucking
do?
skater stories, dude. When I was, cause I went to, we were fucking skating around, dude. We used to hang out with this like 40-year-old skater, dude, that really liked Rodney Mullen, and that's
What's
all.
his name?
Fuck, Pete. It was Peter. I don't know his last name.
Peter.
But this was, he's probably like fucking 50 something by now, probably almost 60. But he only wanted to do Rodney Mullen stuff. But he really liked like, me and my friends wanted to like just fucking skate. So he would just like, he was the one with the truck. So he would like take us everywhere.
Round
Dude.
up.
He'd be like, well, where do you want to go skate? Let's
Skate
fucking
park
do
round
it, man.
up. That's lit.
So we went to fucking, dude, they have the load up zone for the football team. It's a
nice.
fucking semi, and it has a ramp
Like the
attached
ramp,
to
yeah,
it.
like the perfect like loading zones. And
So
shit. It's
we
tight.
I haven't
went,
seen
dude.
that.
Oh, somebody crashed into the wall. So they made a hole into the wall. So we as skaters, we were like, this is our chance to go steal that fucking ramp, dude.
Hell yeah.
So we went to,
Hard.
we grabbed the fucking ramp, and it was like bolted on, and all of us were just like, fuck
Shaking us
this
like
shit.
this.
And like it
Shit.
it popped out.
That's
We
El Paso
fucking
shit.
we fucking loaded it up in the truck, dude. And he started peeling off, and we just jumped on the
Took
fucking
off.
truck. It's like Mission Impossible, dude.
Dude,
That's fucking El
like-
Paso
That's
shit.
fucking DIY.
But like
El
for
Paso
weeks
shit.
after, it was a mystery of who stole the ramp. And we
That's
had it
like-
like right here.
Were you guys go to high school at the time too?
Yeah, dude.
So you guys were like, well, people were talking about it in school.
Dude,
you
and the
guys,
ramp is like right. It was right there because I used to live in, which is like really near here.
Down the street.
And the ramp was like
Yeah,
right there,
that's
dude.
fucking
cool.
And we were
That's
fucking
lit.
skating it like every day until like some guy just fucking got pissed at us and like ran over it. But like that's what I mean, dude. Like we as like
No,
fucking skaters, like we had to work for our
Yeah,
shit.
to get your shit.
And I
yeah,
see,
dude.
I see like somebody like Nigel. Yeah, I'm, like I said, I don't take away from his shit, but I mean, come on. If I
You
was a
got it.
fucking kid and I had a skate park, I would fucking be like really
Dude,
good by now.
You haven't like if you search on YouTube for Camp Woodward, you'll see like Nija times 100. Like these kids are sent to a skateboarding camp, which is like it's like a skateboarding
yeah.
superplex training facility, and like they wake up, eat, sleep, skateboard, fucking 12 hours of the whole day. Like,
Yeah, we didn't have any of that shit, dude.
I
We
mean-
barely had Carolina in those times. It was when it opened.
Yeah, we were like, the way I see it is like we were at the beginning. I wasn't like I started skating 8 years ago. Like got into skating 8 years ago. You were skating way before me.
Yeah, dude.
But like, so your generation had less. The generation that I came up with had a little bit more, and it's like,
But
I see-
skateboarding is not as mainstream now as it was.
Back
"Ugh,
then.
I don't care about any of that. Like,
No,
it's,
no.
it's mainstream in my heart. Dude.
I
It's
didn't.
in my
I
heart.
didn't fucking see it. Like now with the internet,
Uh-huh.
you can pretty much be into anything,
Uh-huh.
and like just watch it every day because you can find it anywhere you want. Back in those days, we didn't have as much of the internet, so
Yeah.
like to us, dude, it was going to the skate shop and finding the videos. Like I remember I
That
bought
shit
fucking.
was like, but you cherished it more because you had to work harder for it.
Dude, I bought I remember when it came out. I remember the day it came out. Chomp on this. I don't know if you ever saw
Really?
it. I bought it on
I haven't seen
VHS
it recently.
at Skate City, dude, and it was like right here. It was like
You
really.
skated Skate City?
Yeah, dude, it was like
See,
right
I've
here.
only heard rumors of that shit.
No, dude.
Like, I've only heard stories
Skate
of
City.
people that skated Skate City.
I remember I bought Chomp on this. I bought some of the Trans World. It wasn't in Bloom. It was another one, dude. It's because I'm fucking like super old school, dude. But I had like the VHS, and then I remember like it would break the fucking because of the tape, and we're like taping it, and we're like, God damn, right on like
Just to watch
whoever
it again.
fucking part, because everybody just knows all the fucking Tony Hawk skaters, like Chad Mosca, Elisa Steamer, you know, Jamie Thomas.
But you knew the gnarly ones?
But I was like, nah, man, come on, like
Do you
fucking
remember-
Jeremy Rogers, dude. Fucking,
He was your favorite?
He wasn't my favorite, but he was really good, dude.
Do you remember having a favorite?
My favorite, like growing up, was Jamie because of the gaps. He used to do,
Jamie
like,
Thomas?
all kinds of
My
gaps and
first board
shit.
was a Jamie Thomas.
He was like,
That's
but
gnarly.
Chris Cole, he's still really good.
Dude.
Um,
Yeah, dude.
who else was like Andrew Reynolds was really good, dude.
The boss.
But what was it? I'm trying to think of like some of the like weird ones, dude. Fucking.
Were you into
From
Master
Flip.
Salabanzi?
I used to. He was really
He was
good,
on Flip.
dude. But not Jeff Raleigh, dude. What's his
Ali
name?
Boulala?
No,
Rune
no,
Glifberg.
he fucked up.
Dude,
he,
yeah.
he killed somebody.
That was
shit.
unfortunate, yeah.
Yeah, that was. There's a documentary on
On
Vice. For,
Dude, it happened again recently with someone different.
oh fuck.
Corey
dude.
Kennedy, he's like,
It's because they get crazy, man.
dude, they're just like road tripping, drinking, skating, filming. He crashed into a tree and he like a filmer, Preston McGetty, he fucking died like in the car crash.
You wanna see what the how my life was? Like it was almost exactly encapsulated by a fucking movie that fucking
Which one?
the mid '90s. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it. Man.
Have you
I
seen
haven't
it, dude?
yet.
That's
Not
exactly
yet. Some lady suggested it to me.
That
and it's
movie's
like I have to
great,
pay on
dude.
YouTube, and I was like, ooh.
that movie.
Alright,
It's
no.
worth it, dude. That movie
probably
is
is.
exactly
Sounded like
how
it.
we were back in those days. Like how we were looking for spots, how we were like jumping in,
dude,
trespassing
like-
into shit. Like,
Because
all
even
that-
like to barge, that's what it's called. Like that's what we call it, barging. Like I'm always trying to get people to barge and shit, but it's like because I always want to do it for like for curious. Like I'm always just trying to like, yo, let's go skate something gnarly. Let's go
What-
do something gnarly. Like,
what people didn't understand though is that, like, it was that whole saying skateboarding is not a crime. Because basically, dude, yeah, like you might be trespassing, you might be like, moving some shit around, but truly, dude, you're just going in there to skate. Like you're not
yeah,
going
the
in there to
actual
like,
art
vandalize
is not a
shit.
crime.
like you're not going to fucking put graffiti to fucking steal shit. Like
That's
you're
funny
just,
because we'll bondo up pools. Like if a pool has cracks that like, and it's a vacant house that someone's trying to sell, and we see that the pool has cracks, we'll fucking bondo that shit so we can skate it. They kick us out, but it's still like.
dude, and they fucking clean it. Like if it's full of trash,
Yeah,
they'll
like, we'll
fucking like sweep it up and.
Fucking pitching money for a drain so we can suck out all that nasty water.
Yeah, well, that mid-90s movie is like almost perfectly encapsulates how it was when I was growing up with the fucking
Really?
skating.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
that like the whole hanging out at the skate shop, skating outside, all that shit, dude. And everybody had like a fucking stupid ass nickname because of something that had happened to us, some shit.
It's pretty dope.
We used to call one of my friends. He really, really fucking loved like German rap at the fucking moment for some fucking
Ooh.
reason, dude. He would make fun of me because I liked like emo and like Blink and all that shit. And I'd be like, bitch, like you like German rap, you don't even speak German, you don't even know what they're fucking saying, dude. But he fucking dyed his hair like black, dude, and it looked
I thought
like
you
a
said
fucking
blonde.
wig.
I thought you were gonna say blonde. I was gonna say
No,
shit.
no, it was like jet black, but it looked like a wig. So people would go and like they would grab his hair and be like, dude, I love your wig, and he'd be like, oh, dude, it's my fucking hair, you
So
idiot.
what was his nickname? What was
Wiggy?
his nickname?
We were like
Wiggy.
fucking Wiggy. And then like one time he told us he was uncircumcised too.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
So we were just calling him corn dog like
Corn dog?
forever. The fucking corn dog.
Corn
like,
dog week.
Go to corn dog.
That's a good one, dude.
We used to have like it was fucking. I mean, we were close. I actually have a tattoo of the skate crew I had. That shit is like fucking. This is a censor for my dad, but like, it's like a circle with all the names. You can't tell, but they're all in there. But it was like we were the ones that grew up together and like fucking skated. One of them like got into BMX and then like
get
rollerblading and
into
all this
cars?
shit, and then he went back to skating.
Yeah. A lot of people get into cars, like from skating.
I've seen people that like one of my mentors for drumming.
Uh-huh.
He saw like Fast and the Furious, the first one,
What the
There you go.
and
fuck?
he just abandoned drumming forever. And he was really good.
So he just started driving cars and shit, or what?
Yeah, he just like started
do
like
it.
fucking like
You
doing
went
the
from
whole
drumming
pimp
to
my right
driving?
thing.
That's lit.
Putting the knobs and shit.
Just
and
switch
I'm
the throne.
like, I don't know about
Yeah,
this.
I never really got into like skating like that much and shit. I didn't really skate. I hung out with skaters because that's all there is to do like in the valley and shit, El Paso. But I mean, besides like the jackass dudes, I never really got into.
But you grew up on music.
Yeah, I grew up on music during like.
Like
So what are you into, man?
what
Well,
type of music? When? Like
let's
where?
see. I grew up on metal because of my dad.
Metal?
Yeah, and then I
Wait, what
branched
happened?
out. Boy, that's all he listened to. And shit.
Like 80s metal? Or
Yeah, he's like an 80s thrash kid. He was into like Carcass and Testament, Exodus, and all that shit.
Like fucking.
Do you remember like your
Wow,
favorite?
Slayer.
Who your
Well,
favorite
I mean,
was?
well, like my earliest childhood memories have like Pantera playing in the background,
That's
a bunch
fine.
of like Carcass and shit.
Carcass?
Yeah, Carcass is doing a snow school band.
That's what I liked about kind of too. Like I think about like not, but like about like the skating culture when it was coming out. that we were all kinds of kids.
It just ties in, dude. And then like
But we were all kinds. Like it wasn't like all these metal kids are hanging out. Like no, it was like
Yeah,
this
it's
guy
everything.
likes rap. This guy likes
Music
fucking.
fuels. I mean,
But we all-
skateboarding's dancing
we all
and
skated,
Music
dude.
fuels dancing.
Yeah, no, and then I mean I discovered a lot of like fucking bands and shit because of skate parks, because of skating videos.
yeah, that's how I ended up like listening to hardcore and shit because I was staying out with all these skaters and shit. I kind of skated. I didn't really get good at it at all. At the spot, you know the spot. Speaking
trying
Rock,
to-
the skate
Oh,
park
yeah,
in
yeah,
Speaking
yeah,
Rock
yeah,
right there.
No,
They
yeah.
had that little building.
Isleta?
Dude. Yeah, in Isleta. They had that little building right
Ew,
there. Have you
that
seen that
park.
little building? Where the skate
Damn.
park is?
Yeah.
I don't
It's-
remember the building. I've only skated that park like twice.
Well, there's like a little building right there, like right there. It's gated off, dude. That's called the spot. They used to have a lot of like local shows, mostly hardcore shows. And well, I used to skate and hang out with them, and like the doors would be open, you could hear the bands.
That place was
That's-
fucking cool, man.
Yeah, and it was dope because back then like there was like fights and shit. So like I would see people like.
Is it
get
still,
their ass
dude?
kicked.
Is it still
Nah,
on?
it's been years since it's been closed.
I was like, fuck, man. I fucking forgot. I totally forgot about that place until right now, and
Yeah,
I'm picturing it like in my
You've
head.
been there, right? Like you've been to
Yeah,
shows there
dude.
and shit, right?
Yeah, because I
But
remember
way
like
back
you
then,
would
yeah.
go in and shit. They had all these like fucking where the people were skating and shit, and then like the fucking stage and shit. It wasn't really a stage.
Wait, no, I don't think. I think you're thinking about someplace else because the skate park was in the back.
I'm trying to
It's
think.
gated off. If you're thinking about that one place that was like a skate park and a venue, I think you're thinking about the Sandbox.
Ah, maybe that. Maybe
Yeah, in the
you're
west side, right?
Yeah, maybe you're
Oh, you
right.
played
the west
the
side.
sandbox?
Oh no, but I went to a couple shows there. Well, actually, yeah, pretty good shows, and it was pretty dope, dude. Cause like you'd have the band, like the pit, and then
sick.
there's people skating
Dude.
back there.
Yeah.
That means we were
Yeah.
probably at the same place at the same time at one point in time.
Yeah, I'm
in the
pretty sure,
past.
dude.
That's
The
not-
scene was way better back then. Now everything's kind of separated, and like venues are hard to come by, dude.
I think it's
Yeah.
that
That's the
there's no
one thing, like,
venues.
people are looking for a venue. Like
Yeah,
people
there's
that
no
have had a
venues.
venue and like didn't have a venue, like
Dude,
'cause
like
I've
It's 'cause
been
there is
talking to
venues,
people
man.
and they're looking for venues. Like
There is venues and there is shows, but I mean,
but it's
because
just-
there's venues putting in work, like Neon Rose and all those places, like that still have shows, but what fucks us over is that they're all 18 and over, 21 and over. Kids aren't coming out.
you
It's
know.
because that's the thing, though. Like, I remember, well, when I was growing up, I wanted to go to shows, whatever, and like all ages shows, it had to be,
Mhm.
right?
It had to be all ages.
So we would
shows.
go. I would go to this place, Cantina La Tuya. I don't know if you remember that,
No.
but it was it's handlebars now. But that's where all the fucking like punk, like all the like out of town bands, like fucking Strung Out came like to
That's
that.
pretty
The
dope, yeah.
Ataris, Rufio, Glass Eater, like all these fucking bands, and I used to go, and it was all ages, but like that place fucking closed down, and I kind of understand, dude, because when it's all ages, kids just go,
Kids go out.
and
man.
we just fucking fuck up the place, and we don't give any money.
Yeah, dude.
So that's why everybody wants
But
it to be 21 and over.
Well, a lot of these
you
places
know.
they make their money. It's like Neon Rose. They have a shitload of shows. It's a great venue. Like super awesome people that work there. But what fucks over the scene is that kids is like 21 and over shows. You can't go in, and then like I understand because it's a bar. You know, like sure they have shows, but like first they're a bar. You know, they make their money with beer.
Yeah.
You have underage people that aren't buy beer, man. So
I mean,
I understand. You know, I
It's
Yeah,
like
understand.
I get it
like
as a
vibe.
business
it's
point.
they're
Yeah,
just
like Neon
doing
Rose,
it.
like they're doing their thing. Love Buzz, all
They're
those
just
places.
playing by
and
the
shit.
rules.
Yeah, they're just doing their job and shit. And they're doing a great job.
Love
'Cause
Buzz is like
they're holding it down right now. Like those places are holding it down. They're bringing all the underground bands around and shit.
Well, like Neon Rose, we
Wait,
had
have
a
y'all heard of Chrome?
of Chrome.
Chrome?
Crumb.
Yeah. Never mind.
I was like, no.
No, it's because they came last night, and my homie like went to go see them. I think I
Rock
went
House,
with-
right?
I don't know.
No, where was it?
No, Rock House was
House
the
had
Tiger
a
Army
Tiger
last
Army,
night.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll pass on that.
Damn.
I mean, we'll look it up and shit,
Yeah.
dude. No, but
Neon Rose and shit. It's a
we
dope place.
this year was the 20-year anniversary of Enema of the State, which is the Blink 182.
Blink.
I guess their like third record.
Did you guys play that?
We played the whole album at Neon Rose. And it
Oh.
was fucking packed.
It's
dude.
fucking dope, huh? It's a dope
And it
place.
was fucking
dude.
packed, and everybody was like fucking having fun. And I charged like $3. We made like $250. I mean, like just
That's
from the
pretty dope,
door.
dude.
So we were like fucking,
That's
dude.
pretty dope, dude.
But
It's a
we
good place, dude.
now they opened like the outside, like if they have like this bigger stage and shit.
Yeah, that bigger stage is dope too. I played there, dude. Like when we first started last year, 2018? Like the whole summer, our band, we were like the house band at fucking Neon Rose. We were playing like every day, every other week too. It was
What's your
fucking
band
great.
name?
Run and Disgust.
Okay. You have an Instagram and all that shit or not?
Yeah, we got Instagram, Run and Disgust Texas, and then we're on Facebook too, Run and Disgust. We're actually playing on Sunday
Hell yeah, dude.
at the Rock House, and then next Monday at the Rock House.
I was like, well, by the time that this is posted, it already passed.
Yeah, so
But like, they'll go check out your
if
shit.
you went, thank you.
Yeah, if you were there. Now you know who I am.
If you were one of the two
Yeah,
there.
fucking down.
Dude, I played shows for like nobody except for the girlfriends. So.
Oh, no, dude, we played all kinds of shows, dude, and I mean, really, we don't care.
Coming up, Chicks was my place. It was like
Chicks was dope. I went to like 2 shows. That was too young.
Oh, I went fucking to like. I saw They Remember there were like 12 people. Dude. Nobody knew who they were.
That's
And
crazy.
they were opening for another band that nobody knows who the fuck they are. But
was it?
They were called Just Surrender. But
Damn, that band, like,
they
is
were
irrelevant
they
now.
were like bigger than A Day to Remember.
That's crazy, dude.
The first time I saw A Day to Remember was that show. And I was like, who the fuck
Damn.
are these guys? And they were pretty cool. And I was like, no, but there at Chicks, I played with a puddle because they never fixed that place. But when it rained, the fucking like drips, they would create a puddle right in the middle of the pit. So everybody would just be
shit.
like standing around the fucking puddle, dude, watching the band and shit.
My drummer actually told me of this one time that Norma Jean came to Chicks.
Yeah, Norman Jean.
And that the place was so fucking packed and it was so hot that it started raining sweat. It's at the venue that it was like so sweaty and so humid that like it condensed and it started raining sweat.
That place was. That was my place, man.
That
They
was your
had 50
place.
cents beer, dude. 50 cents like
beer,
fucking
that sounds
PBR and
Nobody
the
does that shit anymore.
No, dude. I think they were losing money, dude. Probably.
But
But
the hell was
Oh,
like,
there's a bar on the west side. I think they do like 25-cent quarts on like Saturday, like early as fuck in the night.
I think like.
what is it though?
Speaking Rock does like $2 sols all day.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. But Speaking Rock's making money like fucking probably millions of dollars a minute, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you got like, if you have 5 old people that gamble 18 hours a day, I'm pretty sure you're selling that.
Dude.
Their bills are paid.
Yeah, no, these fuckers have like 100 people there.
Yeah.
It's
Talking
always
about-
packed, dude.
And they got,
always
like-
open's always packed.
Yeah.
They got like the beer, they got the girls, the drunk dudes who think they can get the
Dude, they got
girls.
the
Like,
food too. Have you ever eaten there?
Dude, the food is
Nah,
fucking
food's
amazing.
I've only
Fucking
tried
dude.
torta
it.
milanesa.
Every time we go to like one of those free shows or like
get some
tribute or
food.
whatever, we're like, let's go early so we can eat.
Dude, I used to live around the corner. I used to live around the corner. Like, me and my girlfriend would just go like to get food, like 2
Dude,
in the morning.
fuck
3
yeah,
in the
dude.
morning.
We tried to take our kid, dude. No fucking kids. They're like,
Back
"God
then,
damn."
dude, back then you used to be able to take your kid because they used to have the family buffet.
Oh, really?
Before they fucking remodeled it and all that shit, they used to have the family buffet.
Yeah, now
it,
they don't.
It was like $5 per person. And it was all you can eat, all day breakfast buffet.
Dude, the fucking tacos, dude.
I grew up
dude.
running that shit, dude. They had a lady just making pancakes all day.
All day.
I'm all fucking
Yeah,
hungry just
pancake
thinking
lady.
about it. God
Remember
damn
her
it.
name?
Let's pause this, go get some food.
Did you like talk about Speaking Rock? Did you go to the Tony Hawk dude when they did it at fucking Socorro, dude?
I was working.
I
man.
went to that
I was
shit.
working
Dude.
that day.
That shit was fucking. It was
Oh,
raining
I'm
and they were
like,
still
yeah,
skating
yeah.
it.
How was
dude.
it, dude? Like that shit. I saw like clips and videos on people's Instagram stories.
Dude, yeah, and he was signing fucking autographs like crazy.
Yeah, just
dude.
meeting everybody got a fucking picture.
Everybody
of
would
them and shit,
fucking
dude.
give him like something to fucking, and he would fucking sign it. Dude. They took video games, like fucking skateboards, like he just fucking.
Dude, all my
signed it.
homies are fucking.
Well, cause he had to stop it because it started kind of getting crazy, the wind,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not sure it can keep going," but it was cool, dude.
It's fucking
I
cool, dude.
I never thought I was gonna see like Tony Hawk
Really?
like live. Not that he's gonna die. I think he's pretty healthy.
I wanted
but
to see it. Dude. Hey, have you seen
I've
that
never even
fucking
thought about
thread of his Twitter where people tell him that he looks like Tony Hawk all the time?
no,
Nah.
All
Have you
the
seen
shit
it?
people say.
Have
to
you
him
seen
and
it,
shit.
dude?
They
That's-
tell
look like
him?
Tony
Yeah,
Hawk.
like
They
he
tell
walked-
Tony
he's-
Hawk?
Yeah, like I saw one. I remember like he walked into a restaurant. He had a skateboard, and like like the waiter was like, "Huh, you have a skateboard? What are you, Tony Hawk?"
yeah.
Yeah. And then, so like at an airport, like the fucking
Some little girl.
the stewardess was like, "You look like that guy. What's his name? The skater, Tony Hawk." And he was like, "Yeah, I've been told," and like shit like that, dude.
I was like, dude, have you seen, there's a video of him too to do a kickflip. That he's just telling people.
Do a kickflip,
He
do a
just like
kickflip.
stops with his car and he's like, do a kickflip, and then they'll fucking
yeah,
do
I've
it.
seen it, dude. Oh,
And then he
haven't
gives
seen
him
that
like a
video
skateboard and shit. He's like, aren't you Tony Hawk? He's like, yeah, dude.
No.
It's fucking crazy. Yeah, it's just funny. It just says no. With the car he has and shit. Like, he has to be, dude.
Oh, you know what? I know it's just super random, dude, but I watched one of your fucking podcasts and I
Yeah.
saw you had Dan Aykroyd's vodka.
Oh, yeah, I do. I actually, I
Yeah,
still have it. The
that's
fucking
fucking badass,
Crystal
dude. Yeah,
Skull or
that shit's
whatever.
fucking
Crystal
badass.
Head.
What is that?
Crystal Head. It's
You know
like a
that
vodka
actor?
that comes in like a fucking
I've heard the
skull.
name.
He's a Ghostbuster. He's a Ghostbuster. He was an actor. He's a comedian, dude. He was like Saturday Night Live, a bunch of shit.
He's a fat Ghostbuster.
He's a fat
I
Ghostbuster.
think I can picture.
I mean, he's not like really fat, but like
Yeah.
I guess he's the fattest. What else is he? Oh, he's one of the blue.
Yeah.
No, he comes out in Blues Brothers. That's it?
Yeah, fuck yeah, he comes out in Blues Brothers, dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's on
he's
Blues
a Blues
Brothers.
Brother.
I think
Yeah.
I think I know who you're talking
He's
Yeah,
about.
a
so,
college.
I don't know. He came out of shitload of movies, dude, like 70s, 80s. I mostly remember him from Saturday Night Live because like that's how my grandparents would watch.
I'm trying to think like what other fucking because I know he comes out like in those new like teen comedies too and shit, like as a dad and shit like that.
Well, he's always been a dad. He was a dad of my girl, remember?
Fuck, dude, I barely remember my girl. All I remember is the fucking kiss and that fucker died with a bees.
Yeah, because of the bees.
That's all
Why
I
are we
remember.
laughing? Why are we laughing?
Sorry, because he fucking died. Like fucking idiot. It was Macaulay Culkin, wasn't
Yeah, dude, Macaulay Culkin.
it? Fucking, he's like, he has a comeback right now or whatever.
Yeah, he has a comeback.
Everybody's like really heavy into him and shit.
And his brothers
dude.
too, dude. You remember his brother? He came out in. Well, he has two brothers. His brother came out in
Yeah, Lords of Chaos.
Well,
right
he
now.
came out in. Well, that's his youngest brother. His middle brother, he comes out in Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, he's a
he's
gay brother.
and shit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
he was pretty funny on it actually.
Mhm.
He's the one that was a little kid on like the littlest kid in Home Alone. He was the one with the glasses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
was the one with
fucking
the
forgot
glasses.
his name though, but
the
he,
one that wets the bed.
yeah. I was like, we remember just all these like little parts about him. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's been a while since I've seen those movies.
I was like, there was another fucking skating movie, dude, that I would like. Not Grind. That movie sucks, dude.
I'm sure anything about it.
It's the one
Kids?
that like was it Skater Dreams or what? Skate Dreams?
Street Dreams.
What is it? Did you see it?
With Ralph Jr.
Is it good?
Dude, that one's so funny. It's good because it's like, it's serious, but dude, it's straight fucking comedy. Like, there's no way those guys are serious. The skating's gnarly.
Wasn't it like who made it? Was it like
It was
Rob
Rob
Dyrdek?
Dyrdek,
Oh, Rob
like,
Dyrdek.
P-Rod, and
Where's Paul Rodriguez right now, dude? What is he doing?
he's hustling, dude. He's fucking making gnarly ass clothing and still skating.
I haven't
Like
seen him in a
his
while.
company, Primitive, they've been doing like, I've been looking at like their brand, and they've been doing like a lot of cool shit. Like they partnered with Dragon Ball Z, so they like released a bunch of boards of Dragon Ball Z characters. They fucking released like a clothing line. They have like a bunch of gnarly like sweaters at Zoomies, and, like Dragon Ball Z characters, and like
They've been doing like a
I
bunch
think, like,
of
some
like
Nickelodeon cartoons also. But
weird
they're just
collabs.
like, they're just throwing it back, like making people like fucking nostalgic. Like, oh my god, I remember that.
Well,
I want
'cause
to buy that.
That's what's
Uh,
selling right now.
a lot of companies are doing it because when I went to Zoomies not that long ago, I think it was like Misfits and fucking Santa Cruz,
For real?
and it was like
Dude,
the
that's
weirdest
nice.
fucking thing because it was like, well, it was we have the Crimson Ghost right there, but like it was a Crimson Ghost, but like in fucking like 80s colors and all this like weird.
That's beautiful.
We fucking made that shit.
You guys made that? You guys made
Yeah,
that?
dude. We made that fucking arcade cabinet too, dude. Yeah, we're all DIY. That's what like growing up skateboarding does, dude.
That's what they got you to do.
We learn how to
That's
do
what I was
like
saying. Like, you're the gnarlier.
we learn how to do woodwork, dude. It's just like,
Cause dude, I have a homie who grew up doing woodwork with his parents, and he's always building skate shit. He's always like trying to encourage us, but we're not builders, dude. We're fucking spoiled.
But, dude,
lazy
What the hell?
skateboarders.
I
We're
mean,
not-
that's how I remember skaters doing it too, man. Like fucking throwing dirt, like just grabbing some tablas, dude, like nailing some shit, like some fucking
Yeah, and then
I
you
mean,
would-
that's what I did.
Just throw a shitload of dirt under it so it
Like-
doesn't move, and you're set, dude.
you would
That's
eat
what I
shit
did
the
with,
first
like,
time
wood
you like
pallets.
try to
Try and
that.
fucking
Yeah,
fall
dude.
apart or something. dude.
You're a
Yeah.
fucking scientist in the lab.
Or like we're fucking with the skateboard, we used to do all the kinds of designs and shit on the grip tape. We're always like, oh, what are we gonna do it now?
Did you ever skate with Jimmy? Jimmy
no,
Medina?
no. I
He
don't
had
think so,
glasses?
dude. I think the
He was
there
always,
was
like,
a guy
he lived
here.
at Carolina.
There was a guy here that was like sponsored by DC, and he was one of our from the skate crew we had. His name
Yeah?
was Omar, dude.
Omar.
And he fucking fractured his like ankle, dude, and he stopped skating.
That fucking sucks.
But like he was like
Yeah.
he was an amateur for DC. So I was like, fuck, dude, he was really good. There was another guy, Saul. He was really good, dude. We would see him like all the time skating around. He wasn't part of our skate group, but he would
just
always be
ripping.
skating around. But he'd be like, dude, we'd be like, dude, like, can you do those stairs fucking frontside flip? And he's like, what the fuck is a frontside flip? And we're like, dude, come on, like, kick flip, dude. When are you gonna? And he's like, all right. And then he would go to do it first try. Dude, we're like, you fucking asshole, dude. And he's like, what, dude?
He's just fucking with you.
He was just like doing all these like crazy ass shit, dude. But he was awesome, dude. I don't know what happened to him. He's probably dead somewhere.
He's probably dead.
I hope he's not, dude.
Because
Because he was really good, dude. We used to have I was like average. My cousin, I think he was like one of the like better ones. Because he used to do all these like crazy shit. He was always breaking boards. We were also like asshole kids, dude. Like, I remember one of my friends, we used to go
still an asshole kid.
we used to go to a U-Haul because it has like a big drop and just do like tricks off of it. And I broke my board like right in half, so we had to walk back home. And my friend, he wasn't walking, he was fucking skating. So I was like, fucking asshole, dude. Like, he's like, and I'm like just like walking
Carrying
with
your
my
fucking
truck and shit. And I'm like, hey dude, come here, can I see your skateboard? And when I see it, I fucking
You broke it?
broke it in half. And I was like, there you go, bitch.
Now you're gonna have to walk.
And
Damn,
he's
did
like,
you guys
you-
fight afterwards?
She's like, you fucking asshole.
Did you guys fight?
Nah, dude. Nah, we were like, well,
That's
he
good.
was
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was corn dog.
Yo, that was
Fucking
corn
Wiggy,
dog?
Yeah. He was
That's such a dope name.
It was
Such a
him.
dope reason. Hey, corn
Dude, we
dog.
were always assholes to each other. I mean, I'm pretty sure I had a nickname. I was like, I don't even know what the fuck it was. I'm trying
know
to
your
fucking
nickname?
remember. I probably just blocked it out of my head 'cause it was all horrible or some shit. But we were always like just assholes to each other. I don't know if you ever too saw the secret spot. It was right behind Blockbuster. It's not a fucking Blockbuster now, and it even comes out in the, you know, those trasher the
What was it?
the fucking road trips that they do. The fucking what's it called?
King of the Road?
Yeah, the King of the Road.
What was it?
I don't remember which one was it. I don't remember
Was it
if it was
Ram
15 or
or
14.
Stair?
But Zero, they went
A
to
stair set?
Carolina, and they went to the secret spot, which is the fucking ditch. It's a huge fucking ditch. It's behind over there on Viscount. Like if you're going down Viscount, there's a fucking Wendy's. So like if you go like in there, like in the fucking for where you see Wendy's like that, and then you just walk all the way. There's like this huge ditch, and one of the goals for the King of the Road was like find the secret ditch and do like a trick there. And Zero found it, and they fucking did like some fucking trick on that shit.
That's fucking
That shit was cool. I was like,
remember
fuck
that
yeah,
trick?
dude. Huh?
Do you remember the trick?
I don't know. It's cause the ditch is like, it's one of those ditches that like starts up like really high, and then at the bottom
It's
is like,
a big bank.
so it looks like a drop in,
Uh-huh.
and then it just has like a little. It kind of looks like a little fucking like a vert ramp in the bottom,
Talk about-
but
it's
it was
the
like
hook.
all full of dirt in the middle.
It's the hook.
So like they would drop in, and then like just go on the side of the fucking wall like that, like
It's not
basically just jumping the whole like patch of dirt, and then go on the other side. So
Oh, it's Piedra's ditch.
I don't,
I know what
I
you're
don't
talking about.
remember,
Yeah,
but
that's ditch.
Yeah.
I don't know what you
no, I think because
Yeah,
that one's
well,
a
that's
fucking,
what we call it.
cause yeah, like that shit. We used to go there like,
It's like it's a made escape.
we
like, it's-
fucking we
like-
found it when we were kids, and we were just like fucking.
Well,
Just
are you
ripping it
sure?
up?
Because Piedras is up that way. Vicon's right here.
Because what you described is Piedra's ditch.
I don't even know. Maybe it's there. Well, if you can find like one of the, it's in one of the King
Yeah,
of the
King of the
Roads.
Roads? I'm gonna
It's in
find
one
it.
of them. Cause I like
Really
watching
fun.
that
It's
shit.
right around the corner. You go there.
Cause
Uh,
2 years ago or
Can I
something,
search
they
it?
came back to El Paso.
Search it.
I don't remember what team it was though, but the goal here for El Paso was like make out with like a Mexican chick. I was like, come on, man. That's the best you could come out for El Paso.
Yeah,
Really
that's
doing
what
it.
I'm
So they're just like making out with like some like random chick.
Chicks that I went to high school with. Shit.
I like the one.
Yo, I fucking like they were at the plaza like down the street from my house, and I fucking like I saw that challenge. It was like do a trick and then make out with like a Latina
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
And I was like, damn, I fucking remember that girl. She was like a grade below me in high school. Like that shit was fucking.
I was like, yeah, I don't want to do
No
it.
joke.
There was one that said like marry, and it was like it gave him a shitload of points, but it was like marry one of your teammates. So
Yeah.
one of the guys like fucking proposed to the other teammate, and they actually got married, dude.
Oh shit.
But they're like fucking two dudes. And they're like, I love you, girl, I love you, bro. And And they had a ceremony and everything, dude.
Damn.
That I love those King of the Road, man. They're fucking fun, dude.
Dude, I want to find this secret.
That fucking
Dude.
secret spot, you
I
gotta.
know a fucking gnarly ass spot to skate, dude. You guys know where Academy is?
Yeah.
Yeah, by Speaking Rock too.
I do not.
So
You're trying to
you
picture.
pass it. Yeah, you pass it. You go along the freeway, like on the side of the freeway,
Uh-huh.
on Americas. You go straight, and you're gonna pass Coral Road. There's gonna be a street called Carl Loungemere or something like that. You're gonna take a right there, and you're gonna see a bunch of factories. Just take the left, the first left right there into the factories. And there's a fucking parking spot. It's a loading dock for a bunch of semis. But they have like a bunch of stairs and rails and like ramps and shit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's pretty dope.
That's
there.
why I used to love
Was it this one?
the U-Haul.
Or nah?
I'm trying to see, man, because my eyesight is like really bad, dude. Fuck,
It
it
looks
looks,
like both of those pictures are in El Paso.
it looks familiar, man,
that's
but that fucking ditch is, I know it's
And it's
blue.
like the
I don't know if it's blue now.
Really? Yeah, they paint it every once in a while, but it's like, yeah, this is a spot in El Paso.
There was like a little ditch too here, and
It's like a ditch. It's like a drainage ditch.
Yeah, dude.
But they just made it in the shape of like something skatable.
it was like when we found it, it was fucking perfect because it was like, I don't know, right there on right count, there's that like huge it was like a huge fucking drop for
EPCC?
for the EPCC, but it didn't used to have bumps. So we used to like skate it
Used to skate
down,
down
like
it.
all the fucking, and that's how we found the ditch, because it's like really near there, dude. It's like not even a block away
Okay,
from there.
wait. I think I know what you're talking about. Since you mentioned that fucking ditch right there.
So do you
It's like-
remember
yeah.
Blockbuster, dude? Blockbuster was right there. It was the very last thing in that corner.
No, but are you talking about that little plaza where the Little Caesars is and all that? The Little Caesars.
Yeah.
And they have all that bullshit right there. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And it's like, so you're talking about it's kind of like in between that and like what is now the fountains, right?
No, yeah. So at the end of like that whole plaza thing, at the very end there's a Wendy's, and there was a Blockbuster. Now it's like a Lube and Go or some shit.
Okay, the Lube and Go, yeah.
So like right behind it, it just looks like a bunch of like fucking weeds and shit. And there's a fucking like if you go
There's a
down
spot
on it,
there?
That's dope.
there's a
man.
fuck. I don't know if
Dude.
it's still out there. I haven't
I mean,
fucking been.
Let's
Dude.
go right now.
We need to investigate.
Just try to like see
Okay,
if
so-
it's still there. But like we used to just walk like right under, and you it's huge. You would see it right
So
there.
you just
dude.
park at the Wendy's and then just find
Yeah,
it.
just fucking walk like to that corner. I don't know. I don't even know if there's a gate anymore or anything. Cause I'm telling you, when we found it, like I don't know. I think just like word of mouth or whatever. Skaters started. I'm not saying we
started coming
discovered
around.
it, but like skaters started to fucking go. And then all
That's
of a sudden it
natural,
was like in
dude.
videos and shit. And we're
That's,
like,
that's natural, dude. It's like you got a skatable spot. Skaters are gonna go.
Cause this is our place where we used to fucking skate. Like, just go around looking for spots.
Dude, that spot that I told you about though, I've never seen anyone skate there. Like,
That's crazy, man. And-
people need to fucking go there. Hey, that's a fucking dope ass spot. Dude.
yeah, cause like the
Like
U-Haul
that,
right here at night, they close like at 7, dude. It's a huge drop, and it's like that cement that's like fucking nice and like smooth and shit. And they always leave the light on at night
Wait,
because
do you
it's locked.
recognize it?
I was like, let me see it, dude.
On Google
And you
Maps?
like fucking pulled out the.
Oh, dude, I'm trying to fucking pin that shit.
Where the fuck is this? I'm trying to.
It's like right there, Hawkins and Viscount. That gas station.
Okay.
Oh, hey, let's see if you can find like where I tell you, dude.
I know where it's at. Let's see.
Cause I'm gonna post the map and shit like on the fucking podcast.
Dude, I'm down.
I'm telling you that it's a
Oh
huge.
shit! So it's not a fucking Little Caesars. Apparently, it's a Papa John's.
Well, there is a Little Caesars there. I think it's right after the EPCC entrance. There's a Little Caesars. And then you keep going, and it's like at the beginning of the apartments, but the end of the shopping center.
Okay.
And then right behind it, there was that fucking ditch. But
Check it
you're
out. That's the EPCC drop right there.
Really? Dude, screenshot
That's
it, please.
EPCC drop right there.
May you please screenshot that?
I'm like, we're just trying to find.
Dude, I'm trying to scope them all
Dude,
out
but like,
and
look,
just
maybe
get
they
the
fucking built
fuck
like
out.
fucking fountains there now.
Yeah, that would be some bullshit, huh?
Yeah.
The fountains are right there. Look, that's
Hey,
that's
where's it at,
Panda
bro? Let me
Express.
see it.
That's EPCC.
Yeah, I think maybe the fountains are there now.
It's right here. Because I've never. It's like you got to drive down that street into like that little EPCC
Yeah, because
spot.
I can't even find the Wendy's right now.
The Wendy's is there. I know that the Wendy's is there. But like right behind it, you're right. It's the fountain.
a
So
lot of
maybe they
investigation.
fucking like tore it down.
Culos.
Fucking fountains, man.
How dare they fucking progress in our city?
No, but like check it out on the. It's one of the King of the Road. It's on YouTube.
Dude, I'm
Wait,
because
but how long ago did they put that King of the Road shit?
No, it was like a long time, dude.
Really?
It was before Fountains.
2013,
Yeah, definitely
2016.
before Fountains.
It was before Fountains, yeah. It was like
2013.
it had to be like maybe like I would even
2013?
say like 12. I would say like from 12 up, but it was Team Zero. I remember it was Team Zero, because I don't even think Team Zero has been in it in a while.
No, I don't think they've been there for a while either.
So yeah, like it might be one of the last ones that like Team Zero was in. But I just remember it was
Shit.
Zero because Team Zero used to come here to skate Carolina, and like because they know Jamie Thomas knows all the spots.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't think he travels anymore. Jamie Thomas is fucking old as fuck.
He probably still does, dude.
I see skaters all the time at Walmart, man.
Really?
Yeah.
My first board was from Walmart, dude.
No, I mean like they're traveling and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
Oh,
because
that's
Walmart
okay.
is like the perfect place to
For traveling, dude.
Yeah, like you can stay there. It's open
Crash
all
it,
night.
the
You
parking
can go
lot.
to the restroom whenever the fuck you want.
Shout out Sam Walton
Because that's what bands
Shout out to
do.
Sam
from
Walton.
Walmart.
Man,
Bands fucking park their fucking tour buses there because they can go and use the restroom like whenever they want.
Yeah.
it's some bullshit.
That's
dude.
what Eric was telling me.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. You can park. I actually like. Well,
You've done it too?
no, cause I've smoked out like a touring band like recently at the Walmart parking lot.
That's what they do, man.
Yeah. It's cause I don't know if you want to end this out, but I work.
You?
Yeah.
Do you want to disclose it, dude? I don't care.
Nah, fuck that, dude. I'm not. I don't
Yeah,
want
but
that
have
out
you-
there.
I'll
like-
censor it, dude.
Hold on. Have you like toured a lot with?
Nah,
Ronald?
dude, just gone like a couple places and shit. That was the first out of town show.
Really?
Mhm.
Dude, fucking props.
Thanks, dude.
That shit was heavy. Like I've never seen y'all live.
Really?
That shit.
Yeah, you have, dude. You sure you
Have
have?
I?
Remember that place, the Snuff?
The snow.
Yeah, when.
That's a
Oh
place.
wait, no, we didn't play. That.
That's a place.
Yeah, you were there when No Suffer did that battle set where they would play one song, the other one.
Y'all
song.
played?
No, I forgot we didn't play that show. I mean, I
Oh.
sang a song with the band, but we didn't play. I forgot.
I
Yeah, but
was
you were
like-
there. You didn't see us at the house show that I had?
I did. Okay.
There you
Dude,
go.
my memory.
Yeah.
It happened.
I
Yeah, that
remember
was out of town show, dude. We played Odessa on Sunday.
It's cause like
Yeah, Sunday.
it's cause like every time I go to a show, like it's always been like Eric was like, "Oh, come watch this play." So I'll just be there like empty head, like not paying attention to
Yeah.
anything. And then when No Suffer plays, I'll pay attention. But then like this past time, since I was like, I've been filming all day, I was like interacting with everything. I like actually listened, and I was like, damn, like y'all go fucking hard, dude. You were fucking killing it.
Thanks,
Like,
dude.
fucking schlong
Honestly,
hair
my
everywhere.
fucking like afterwards,
shit
dude, I
was
was
heavy.
like, did I just fucking do
Yeah,
that?
you have to
Like,
go
shit.
sit. Like I was like,
Actually,
fuck.
nah. I fucking. You know what I did? I went to the Hobby Lobby across the street and I took a shit. Like I got off stage and I was like, I'm gonna take a shit.
You have to let it out.
Yeah, dude. It's because I mean, honestly, like I was just fucking nervous. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, I was
Didn't
fucking
feel
nervous.
like it.
I get nervous every show, dude. Like,
Huh?
it doesn't matter who the fuck's there. I get nervous every show.
I used to get nervous.
Hold on, so you've always been a vocalist?
Well, I've always like done vocals for bands, like when they come through and shit. I've always liked screaming and shit.
No, but I mean like in your whole music career.
Nah, yeah, I started off because I've never been good at any instruments, so I was like, fuck it, I might as well fucking just scream. I started screaming, and then, or trying to, and I kept it going until I would do like vocal covers. I would cover like old metalcore bands, and then that's when I was like in middle school, so I was like
You were
13,
in
14.
bands? Like you were in
I
cover
had
bands?
like a stupid little punk band, dude, but we never fucking
That was
like
y'all's name?
made impact. We're called Cracking Skulls.
Cracking Skulls.
Yeah.
I
No, we
thought
didn't
the
do
name
shit
was
though.
Stupid
We
Little
didn't.
Punk
That's
band.
perfect.
No,
for
we
a
didn't
punk
do.
band.
We didn't do shit, dude.
What do you mean?
We just practiced like in the garage. We never
I
really
mean,
got
dude,
shows.
'cause
We were
I-
supposed to play a talent show at my high school.
Yeah.
Or,
I
like,
played the fucking.
after.
I played it wasn't a talent show, but I played at the high school like here. They put some stages there and shit, and we played it. We were so horrible, dude. Some kid from the fucking stands was like, "Why don't you guys just give up?"
It's fucked
We
up.
kept playing, but
I
like.
feel like that's part of it.
Dude, fucking old heads will remember this. Socorro used to have this thing called the Pink Show. It was like breast cancer awareness. They used to have like all the hardcore bands and shit at Socorro High School.
That's heavy,
And
heavy.
we were supposed to play our first show there, but we didn't come through. And then, yeah, it didn't come through, dude. And then
You like got nervous or what's up?
nah, we didn't have our shit together. We would just like get together, write a song, and like record it, and then like keep practicing, and eventually just forget it and come up with
That's how
something.
it is.
real.
That was me.
That's
as a
yeah, it's just
musician,
like a little
dude.
garage
Like-
band, dude. That's
like,
all it was.
I suck shit at like instruments. Like
Yeah,
I had 3
I had to
bands that
realize
we
that.
never played like anything, but like I mean they were.
it's just a
our
garage band. That's all it is.
But
dude.
like my first one was called Reused,
Reused.
and it was like right
Reused.
before the Used came out. And then with that we learned that
Yeah,
there
you
was a
guys
band
like a
called
fucking-
Refused.
Are you guys like a fucking used cover band? Reused?
No, it was the Used hadn't come out yet, dude. When we were in like middle school or whatever,
why
but like
reuse?
we were like just thinking of like fucking like kind of like recycling or whatever. I don't know, like or reusing something. We're like we're gonna be reused, and then yeah, like it fucking sucked. But like to the day, one of my emails is reused drums
That's cool.
because I was a drummer. And then after that, I did a band called Hall of the Amputees, and we were just like covering like
That
Papa
sounds
Roach and shit like that. Like we were just. There's a still video on YouTube of me like playing Soulfly.
Oh, Soulfly's so fucking
We
sick.
were doing like all
I
this
love
shit,
Soulfly.
but like we never like played
That's
shows.
the shit I grew up listening to. Soulfly.
Oh,
They're they're actually
coming.
gonna play, no? Soulfly.
Yeah, with Prison.
Yeah, dude.
So both of
Soulfly
y'all
is
grew up
old school.
playing music.
I fucking grew up playing music.
What music did you listen to? Like grow up
When you were
listening
a
to
kid,
from like your
like-
parents and shit.
My parent likes like fucking Bob Dylan and like the Beatles.
Well, that's good music.
Well, like, do you remember like the first song that you were like, holy shit, like I like that?
What made
into
me
that.
fucking get into like drumming
Uh-huh.
was the Offspring. No,
The who?
The Offspring.
The
Tony Hawk's Pro
Offspring.
Skating? Is that why?
Huh?
Is that why Tony Hawk's
No,
Pro Skating?
dude.
What year?
This was before that.
Do you remember? What
It
year?
was like fucking the 90s. Whenever Smash came out, which is the one with the skeleton in front. They play that "Come Out and Play" song. It's like
Yeah.
really huge. But when I heard the drums, I never thought like drums could be like that fast and like that fucking like cool. And that's when I wanted to like be a drummer. Cause I told my dad wanted me to be a pianist. And I was like, I told him, I remember I was like 12, and I was like, I don't want to play fucking piano. And he's like, well, what do you want to play? And I was like, I want to play drums. And he's like, fuck.
He was
Because
like,
it's like the loudest.
Like a lot of fucking noise, yeah, dude.
But like ever since then, he just fucking supported me. And
That's fucking dope, dude.
it's not like now this is my own drum set. I don't
He
have.
bought
A,
you your first drum set?
he bought me a fucking drum set from a fucking pawn shop. It was
How old
shitty,
were you?
dude. It
How
was
old are you?
shitty. I was 12.
12?
That's dope.
It was fucking shitty, dude. It was like so fucking Frankenstein. Like it had parts from other drums.
That's
Yeah.
cool as shit though, because
That's
like
how you start,
my
man.
parents, dude, my parents didn't think in that way to go to a pawn shop. Because when I was 12, we went to like I think what's to some like fucking high end like retail store to get me like a drum set so I could like stop getting in trouble at school all the time and like stop begging for like a skateboard and shit. And then they saw the price, it was like 600, and they're like,
Yeah, we'll just
you
buy
can
a
get
skateboard.
CD. Well, they're like, you can get a CD, and that like I got a Slayer CD. Like that was like
Nice.
my first CD ever.
Which one was it?
It was,
I was like, was it Raining Blood?
Live Decade of Aggression.
Nice, that's fucking
Dude, I
sick.
fell in love with the first disc though.
Well,
That's
we
fucking
used to
sick.
play a cover of Raining Blood, dude, like in the
Blood.
middle of
So
with
did-
that
so did
romance.
every other cover
Yeah,
band,
the whole
Yeah.
that shit was fucking badass, dude.
Dude, like I've always loved drums. Like I've always gravitated towards drums. Like
Lombardo
when
was a
people
good
play me
drummer.
good music, like new music, they'll be like, "Oh, listen to this part," and I'll only hear the drums, and they'll be like, "Did you hear that?" And I'll be like, "What, on the drums?"
Well, if
I'm
you
like,
think about the most important member of a band is the drummer.
Was it structured, dude?
And they're the
Dude,
fucking
it's
driver
just
of the
like-
band, dude. They're the
it's
ones
the
driving the band, dude. So,
soul, yeah, like
and I mean, and there's like, what's his name? Right now, fuck. But he plays drums and like he raps and sings and shit.
Anderson .Paak.
Yeah, dude, he's fucking awesome,
Oh,
dude. That dude's
killing
awesome,
it.
dude. I saw
Really
the
good,
Coachella performance.
Really, I haven't seen that.
Oh, dude,
What's
I
his
was
name?
like, fuck yeah,
Anderson
dude.
.Paak.
I never heard of him, dude.
He's
I
fucking
I
good,
learned
man.
about him through his Tiny Desk.
Yeah, I learned about him because
Those
he
are
came
fucking
out in
sick
SNL,
times.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He was?
He came out in SNL, and I was
That's
like,
good, dude. That's
he's
good
singing
for
and
him.
playing drums. That's fucking bad, man. And then I heard like all his other music, and I was like, he's fucking.
He can
bad.
sing, he can make them like.
And he can play
sing,
drums
he
like
can
really
flow,
good, dude.
And he'll flow like in a way that makes sense. You know,
His-
like,
his
he's not
beats
just
are-
saying shit that rhymes.
Not like Kanye West anymore.
You know,
I don't want to talk
Do
shit.
you have a favorite song by him?
By Anderson? It's
Yeah.
probably like the main one right there, like on fucking Spotify, dude.
on the way to Odessa, it was his first time listening to KRS-One. You know what KRS One is?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first time listening to him on the radio. Guess I did.
Oh, like, he's pretty cool, bro.
Fucking down, dude.
Dude, like, I don't know, my, like, history with music is so weird. Like, I've only listened to a couple real artists, but, like, I listened to, like, stuff from, like, different genres.
That's dope, dude.
Like, I don't know, it all got started with, like, my friend gave me a Jimi Hendrix CD.
That's fucking cool,
The
dude.
fucking, the best hits, and then I listened to that, like, every
To
day.
this day, like artists use Jimi Hendrix as fucking
Dude,
like,
Hendrix is still fresh.
like fucking
Oh, yeah.
all the riffs and like all the fucking samples and shit.
Dude, I
they
think,
use.
like, he juiced everything out of life. Like,
Dude, he died. How old was he? Like
He's in the
27?
27 Club, dude.
was that the perfect
27
age?
Club?
27 Club.
Fucking
All the
Kurt
good
Cobain.
ones. All the
and-
good ones died, except for Kurt Cobain. Fuck Kurt Cobain.
That's what I'm saying.
When did he
like,
die? What?
Kurt Cobain died 27, but I was like,
Tupac?
fuck Kurt Cobain.
Tupac was, like, 33.
What about Amy
Jesus.
Winehouse?
Yeah, dude, Amy Winehouse was
She was
fucking
27
awesome. Yeah, she was
27
27 too.
27?
So is Janis Joplin. So is Jeff
Janis
Buckley.
Joplin, dude.
That's what I'm
I
saying,
think-
though, like, so a lot of people, like, juice everything out of life to
I
where,
think
like,
Lane Staley
there's
was, too.
nothing
They just
left.
run out. They
Yeah,
just
it's
run
like-
out of life.
It's like the fucking powers beyond them, just like, okay, like, you had this much juice, you juiced everything, like,
I
has
like
to end.
I like Kurt
Like, let it
Cobain's
slip on.
idea of music that he had, because I think that he hated himself and he hated his band because of how huge he got.
Yeah.
He never wanted it to be that.
I don't
never
like
got into
Nirvana.
it.
I don't like
Like
Nirvana. I
Kurt
don't like
Cobain.
Kurt
I
Cobain.
like Nirvana as a
Yeah.
like starting point for somebody because it's so easy to play Nirvana.
Really?
I mean, yeah, in that aspect, yeah, it's good to pick up a guitar.
Like
and learn some
guitar wise
Nirvana
is
songs,
easy.
Yeah.
His songs are
understand.
catchy and they're easy. Then the drums too are not like that fucking complicated or anything. So
Yeah,
I
no.
think like Nirvana is kind of like the Beatles of like maybe
It's the
90s
kiddie
kids or
pool.
whatever.
It's
Yeah,
the kiddie
dude.
pool, dude, for people to dip their
So it's
feet
like
and
you're
shit.
just like
Yeah,
going
dude.
in there.
People
Because yeah, I
just going
remember
in there.
for me it was like the Beatles. It was Nirvana, dude. I started listening to Blink when like they started coming out, like kind of coming huge. But like I remember moving on to like Pantera was one of the. I had this friend. He's a cholo at fucking.
He's
and,
a cholo.
And he taught me how to do pieces like fucking like the graffiti, but like with pen and pencil, whatever.
That's
and I
fucking
did this
tight.
one of my name, and he was like, "Dude, that shit's
That's
fucking
tight.
badass." And so he like really like attached to me. He's like, "Dude, you're fucking good at doing some pieces." I was like, "Hell yeah!" And then he's like, "Dude, I'm gonna bring you a CD that I don't like." And I was like, "All
CD
right."
that I don't like. I thought you'd be like, hey, for you a rocker.
No, and he brought me the
Listen to
CD, dude, and it
Pantera.
was Vulgar Display of Power from
Oh,
Pantera,
shit,
dude.
dude.
And I was like, "Holy
That's
shit!"
that's a good fucking album. Dude. You
No,
know
no.
that fool
heard it?
from the cover. You know the story about the
Yeah,
cover.
the fucking the
Yeah, you know the
hit
story
in the
about it?
face. I don't remember. Maybe.
I don't.
That thing. You know which one I'm talking about, right?
No, I don't know.
Well, it's some dude getting popped in the face, dude. Like,
Uh-huh.
it's just a fucking punch, like, straight to the face.
I'm very unfamiliar with Pantera. Like,
Dude, you need to get into them. They're like some Texas metal shit. It's fucking sick. Whoa, it's a dude getting punched in the face, dude. They fucking grabbed some like dude from the street or a stuntman, I think, and they fucking paid him like $20 per punch, and they did like 22 punches.
Damn, dude.
how was he after? Like,
I don't know how he looked after, dude.
that's gnarly.
Let me find the pictures I can show him.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking sick.
I'm gonna put it on the
Display it or some shit.
That's heavy duty.
on the fucking podcast
I
thing,
don't know
like
why I
on the
never got into
graphics.
Pantera, but like,
They're a good band, dude.
they're good for the gym, huh?
Oh yeah, dude. That's
Okay.
like
That's
like
all I need
what
to
I
do.
remember listening to when I was little.
And
like my
Cowboys
dad.
from El Paso, like
I
the
remember
tribute,
those
they're
fools.
pretty good, dude.
They're cool.
Cowboys from El Paso. I think I remember that.
Yeah, they're just a Pantera
Pantera
tribute.
tribute. They're good.
Yeah, well, cause I know Eddie Razor, the drummer. He was
Yeah,
the
dude,
drummer
he's
for
from the Pissing
Ministry and
Racers
for
Ministry Pissing Racers. Yeah, dude.
Pissing Racers.
Those are two really fucking sick bands.
Oh, so your favorite band was Pantera.
They're one of
Growing
my
up?
favorites, probably like from the heavier genre. Yeah, definitely. Fucking Dimebag's riffs were stupid.
From the heavier genre? It was
Yeah.
like-
Well, and Vinnie Paul's
Yeah, Vinnie Paul's drumming too, dude.
Oh,
I mean,
okay,
fuck.
like-
Vinnie
Yeah,
Paul's
like,
drumming
cool.
was like amazing, and they were brothers. I mean, so.
Fucking 22 punches, dude. 20 bucks per punch.
Who was punching him? Like just
I
whoever.
don't know, dude. I don't know who
I
it
mean,
was.
that's 505. That's like,
I was like,
five-
I
Oh,
wonder
they
if
were
it was
just standing there with the
Selma.
camera. Just standing there with the camera, like, right, ready?
Oh, we didn't get it. Because now you can just
Like,
like.
imagine like
I
they
know,
do the
don't have to have
22.
those millions
Well,
of
now you
frames per
can
second.
not even.
Dude,
You can
imagine-
just take video and then just take a screenshot.
Exactly.
Dude, imagine they do like the 22 and then they just end up using the first one.
You know what? The
Dude,
first
that's
one was
what
the
it
best.
is.
First one was perfect.
It'd be like,
Fucking
Because
asshole.
he'll be editing the last one and be like,
Did you ever see those DVDs that they had? Well,
I have them, dude. The fucking home videos.
dude, we used to watch
Yeah.
them and then
Those are
we
fucking
get all
awesome.
crazy. we're drinking whiskey and like getting all crazy.
Start fucking acting.
Because
like
you
a
know how
bitch.
Dimebag used to like get so fucked
Dude,
up.
the
dude.
4th of July shit. Remember the 4th of July? He just walks in and starts popping fireworks in the house. Everyone's asleep, dude. Like hungover. Because you know Pantera, they're all fucking partied out. And like he just walks in early in the fucking morning on
Who,
4th of
Dimebag?
July. Yeah, Dimebag Darry's the guitarist. Fucking lights a whole bunch of fireworks inside the house, dude, while everyone's asleep, hungover as fuck.
Fucking Dimebag.
You remember the pimple in that fool's ass?
Dude, yeah. Dude.
It just fucking like, there's like a gnarly ass
What the
pimple like
fuck?
popping and shit.
damn,
dude.
so they were
Oh, man.
vlogging before vlogging was
Yeah, that's all it
vlogging.
was, dude.
That's gnarly
Well,
as
Blink
fuck.
182 used to do the Eureka Chronicles.
I didn't get into that shit.
It's a VHS. They do crazy ass shit. They were doing crazy ass shit before the Jackass or CK
That-
White people.
You know my homie that I found at one of my homies' house, because he has like a whole collection of movies, dude. He had a fucking VHS tape of Insane Clown Posse,
Yeah,
but-
I used to have that shit,
but it was with WWE wrestlers.
dude. But that shit's fucking
Dude,
stupid.
that shit was fucking. What are you talking about? Okay, I understand. It was fucking stupid, dude.
You
But,
remember that they had that song, dude, the fucking chicken nut song.
Oh,
or
I fucking
whatever.
no. I don't like the music. I don't like the music. I don't like the music. But the fucking
The
video was
whole
hilarious,
Fago
dude.
thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
I
whole thing.
respect whatever because I think they're not like violent against each other or anything. They're actually pretty cool people. Like,
I don't like. Yeah, dude. I don't
well,
really-
no, like I'm not into it.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
like they say that like they're one of like the tightest communities, dude, and I'm like,
The
well,
Juggalos.
that's cool.
I don't think
whatever.
there's any in El Paso though.
Yeah, there is.
I haven't
I've
seen
seen some people,
Yeah,
man.
maybe.
But fucking juggalo. I'm not gonna talk shit, man, because I mean I
I
don't
think
know
there
him
are, because I
personally.
know, like,
I don't know any
in that King of the
Juggalos.
Road, that's how I learned about Juggalos.
Fucking
'Cause it was
juggalo.
like, what was it? One of
Watch-
the challenges would be like,
Watch the Tila
in every
Tequila
city-
performance.
Every
do you mean?
city, like, shake hands with a
What do you mean? What do you
Juggalo.
mean? Attila
They
Tequila? Juggalos and Attila
fucking-
Tequila performance? Or what?
Tila Tequila was for the gathering of the juggalos.
Oh,
And
shit.
they didn't want her there. She started throwing like fucking bottles and shit. Like, get the fuck out.
Damn.
She was all sad and shit. But it's like, oh come on, man.
You've seen the tapes, right? Well, because they had like WWE
Yeah,
wrestlers,
dude.
but it was like super extreme wrestling.
They're
and
all
it's-
into WWE.
Yeah, it was these dumbasses like fucking doing commentary, dude.
There's a video game where they come out. Backyard wrestling.
The backyard wrestling.
They
video,
come
I
out in
vaguely
that
remember
shit, dude. They come out in that shit, dude. They're fucking.
Fuck.
Nah, but like, well, cause Blink was doing like the whole running naked, like on the
Okay,
streets and
yeah.
shit. And then some 41, dude, used to do crazy ass shit too. There's also a DVD or a VHS of them. They used to like fucking put masks on, like kind of like this, dude, and go to the pizza place with super soakers and steal the pizza, dude. But they'd be like fucking pointing the super soakers at that guy, and then they just grab the pizza and like fucking put it in the car.
the fuck?
And then they would act like they did the perfect heist, like like fucking eating the pizza
Wait,
and
who was
shit.
doing that?
Some 41, dude. It's a fucking
Oh,
band,
wow.
like back in the day, dude. They're still
I
together.
heard them, dude.
They're getting like a little metal now, dude. A little
Really?
fucking- they're really good.
I haven't really listened to them.
They're really the last CD is really good because the guitarist came back. He had
Did y'all
left.
fuck with Morbid Angel?
Morbid Angel
Yeah,
is old school, man.
Fuck
shit.
yeah, dude. That's another band my dad was really.
King Diamond,
really
dude, I
fucked
used to
with.
love
Dude, I
that.
fucking love King Diamond, Merciful
King
Fate and
Diamond?
shit. Those are all the bands that my dad used to listen to, dude. That's
King
like my
Diamond?
childhood. I was like growing up listening to that shit, dude.
When we played a Misfits cover show in it was in Albuquerque at the
Albuquerque
fucking
gets so down.
what the fuck is that
Does it?
place?
Yeah, dude. Albuquerque's fucking sick.
What's the
It
main
gets down in
place? Sunshine
skateboarding,
Theater.
too.
There's a Sunshine Theater. They have these Lead Amphitheater, but
No, but what's
That's
the
all I
other one
know.
called? There's another one that's like famous, dude, but it's like smaller.
I don't know.
But we played it's a cantina, dude. But we played there for a Misfits cover. They were all like all the bands that went. They all did Misfits covers, but like in their style, different. But they were all Misfits because it was for Halloween. Like I remember there was this band called what were they called? He plays in the Coffin Cats now, but they played as the Bitch Fits, and they were just dressed as girls, and they fucking like changed the songs to like girl stuff. Like 20 Eyes was 20 guys, like it was fucking dumb. But like I had like a full beard, and we tried to paint our faces like the Misfits. And I just ended up looking like King Diamond did, cause and I had like an upside down cross here.
That's fucking cool, dude.
And it was like fucking King Diamond, dude. What is he doing? And I was like fucking playing drums.
Dude, my girlfriend gets so annoyed when I listen to King Diamond.
His voice, dude.
She gets so annoyed.
He has like that really.
I'm just there like.
'Cause I used to love like Dio, dude. Dio.
Dude,
was,
Dio, fucking amazing too, dude.
He
Really?
fucking.
Y'all
Yeah,
like Dio?
Dio. I like his shit.
I liked
like
Heaven and Hell.
Yeah, I
that
like his.
song.
I like his shit with Heaven and Hell. Like, that was like Black Sabbath after Black
Like
Sabbath.
if you want to hear all
I
that
didn't
classic
really
stuff
get
in skating,
super
just
into-
just watch the
yeah.
creature.
Dude, when I was
the
like
creature
hanging out-
fucking
when I was hanging
video.
out with skaters and I noticed you have the fucking tattoo, that's like the mark of an old school skater. Let me see it.
Which
Right?
one?
Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. That one. That's old school. That's a
Oh.
mark of an old school skater, dude. I remember those were the skate jams. Him, Cradle
Dude,
of
I
Filth,
never even caught
War,
that.
and shit like that.
Fucking War, dude.
That was
I
like the
used
shit
to
that
love
people used to
War.
War.
listen to. Yeah, when
War?
they were skating,
War?
that's what my homies used
War
to
has
listen
a
to.
song called Sex Cow.
Sex Cow.
And every time that like we were at a restaurant and there was like mariachis or like those like musicians playing, you know how they go table to table and they're
Yeah.
like, hey, like a song or whatever. I used to always like ask for Sex Cow. And
Would they play it?
just look at me. No, dude. They're like, what the fuck? Ah, you don't know it? I get the fuck out of here. I don't want you.
Dude.
I want you to play Sex Cow, motherfucker.
Sex Cow.
Fucking War, dude. Yeah, they're fucking badass.
They're a cool
He
band,
died too.
Yeah, one
not
of the
that
first
long
died.
ago. No,
A
look.
couple years back, dude.
Fucking
So did Dio.
Odors. Dio died 2012.
2010, and that was a fucked up year because
2010?
Paul Gray from Slipknot died,
Yeah, dude.
Dio
I
died,
remember.
and then Peter Steele from Tempo Negative died, like back to back.
And Amy Winehouse was about to die 2 years from
Amy
there.
Winehouse,
man.
I love Amy Winehouse, dude. Her
Amy
voice-
Winehouse.
Her voice had fucking hella soul.
I love that
Soul.
shit. Did you see the documentary?
No.
It's just called Amy, dude. It's on.
I think I did, but I don't fucking remember it. Nah,
I really love that.
I don't
Well,
know.
there's a scene there
I'm
where
pretty high right now. I can't remember.
That's cool. where she's performing with Tony Bennett, and she's all like thinking that it's not worthy, dude. Like she's not worthy
Of what? Of chilling with them?
of singing with Tony Bennett, dude. She's just like, I'm not good enough, and he's like, no, you're doing great, and she's just like, no, man, like, come on.
Poor girl.
Nah, she was awesome, dude. She was one of the good ones.
Wait, do y'all ever get that feeling as musicians? Like,
Dude,
feel like you're not good
I
enough?
never feel comfortable with any performance. Like that Odessa performance. Honestly, I thought I sounded like shit, dude. I mean, I liked it because like we had energy.
What did you
but
want to sound like?
It's just like as a vocalist, I guess. Like I want my voice to come out a certain way.
Like project it more?
Yeah.
Dude, when
It's complicated.
When you start going on tour and shit, and you start playing the same songs every night, dude, and shit, you go to a point where you're just an automatic, and you're not even like fucking like trying to do a show or anything. You're just an automatic, dude. So like, what a lot of musicians do is just, they kind of try to like change it up, do weird shit. That's why you hear like Tom DeLonge from Blink-182 when he used to be doing that weird fucking voice. Like he wasn't singing anymore, dude. He was just like, whatever. That's how you see like Travis Barker doing hip hop and other shit, because he doesn't want to get tired of the same
You're really
shit,
into Blink, huh?
dude. He doesn't like, and he loves Blink. Like that's
Like
his
you're really
thing.
into Blink, huh?
I love Blink, only because like right now everything that's coming out is really good, dude. Like I didn't expect it to be like that, dude.
That ski bunch.
But Alkaline Trio is like amazing,
Alkaline Trio is
dude.
a
Like
shit,
I
dude.
fucking.
I
love
haven't
it.
listened to Blink's new shit. I didn't really like the California album.
I
but-
liked it,
yeah.
but like this new one, they're saying that like they kind of stepped away from all those na-na-nas and like all that shit, and they're a little bit more. And they said that it's like electronic and all this. It comes out tomorrow,
Oh, tomorrow?
so like, and they're saying it's really good. So I'm like, well, I wanna. I love Travis. I love Transplants. You know, like where he did Transplants.
How'd you get into Travis?
Because of Blink.
Like, when did you like first hear him and you were like, that's my guy?
Nah, I don't know if he's like my favorite drummer. I think that for my generation, like when you ask, oh, who your favorite drummer is, they'll say Travis.
Oh.
But my favorite drummer is this guy called Buddy Rich. I don't know if you know. He was
I've
like
heard of the old guy?
he was a
Older-
jazz-
older-
guy
like,
fucking got
older-
the heart attack.
he was a
in the
jazz
middle of the
player.
performance.
He played with the Muppets and shit. There's a battle with
He got the heart
Animal,
attack
Playing with
during the middle
Animal.
of his
I
fucking
think that's
performance
what I
and shit.
remember him from.
but he's fucking Buddy Rich
He was
was like one of the
nasty.
most amazing drummers
People
ever.
hated that.
Hueco. I love John Bonham from fucking Led Zeppelin, dude.
He fucking cause he never practiced. Well, this is what Toast told me. That he never
Oh
practiced.
yeah, he would just show up.
He
and
would just show up. Dude, well, you haven't seen the
kill
video of him getting the fucking heart attack in the middle of his performance? Buddy Rich?
I had no idea.
Dude,
that happened.
like dead ass in the middle of his solo gets a heart attack and he finishes it, dude, and then he goes to his manager. He's like,
I
gotta go
had
to
a heart
hospital.
attack.
Right now, dude, like, I gotta go now to the fucking hospital.
Dude,
He's
about
just
it,
fucking
yeah.
mad as shit.
Nah,
He's
fucking
about his shit, dude. That's
David.
What do you mean like he never practiced? Like he wouldn't play like.
He was
in his
just a
free
natural,
time
I
at
guess?
home, or
Yeah,
he
dude, he wouldn't practice. He would just show up to the
Well,
shows and just.
that's how jazz players are.
Well,
like,
that's
jazz-
true, though, dude.
Jazz is like
But I
all
mean, even then,
impromptu
though,
shit.
like,
Wait
back
until they
then-
can express it, I guess.
Back then, they would just wake up, play like 2-hour sets, have a 1-hour break, play a 2-hour set, have a 1-hour break, play a 2-hour set, like for like 12 hours, 13 hours, and then go to
That's
sleep.
hardcore training.
Yeah,
And then
dude,
for
they're
the new-
fucking potheads.
For the new ones, dude, the guy from Salesman, but he's fucking amazing.
What about I can't think of his name. This drummer for Circus Survive.
I think the one from Fears of Ale is better.
Oh really, dude?
They're all badass, but they're fucking like in another level, dude. I don't know, dude. Even the guy from Underoath, which Aaron Gillespie,
Aaron Gillespie.
which he fucking left for like a while or whatever, and then he
He
came
was a
back.
paramount.
But he is fucking badass too. But like, I mean, Travis is good. What I like about Travis is that he goes and does hip hop. He goes and plays hardcore. He has this band Fever 333. They don't have a drummer, so he fills in like and they're hardcore. They're like true hardcore. They're like hardcore, like straight edge kind of shit, you know. And he
Dope.
produces their shit. So it's like weird. Everybody thinks that he's one thing and he's not. Like he's all over. the
He's a
place.
musician.
And he's
Yeah.
getting tattoos over tattoos now. He doesn't have space, so he's just like on top. He's fucking weird,
Just
but
gets the needle or what?
nah, he just fucking, I don't know if he like adds fucking like sunglasses to faces and shit. I don't know what the fuck, dude. I mean, I feel him.
Just draw cornrows on someone's head.
Put clothes on like naked girls. Just put some fucking clothes. I don't know.
Damn, I never even
Just
got too
draw
into
something.
like Travis Barker either, dude. I never got like too into Blink. Besides like the first couple albums,
Yeah,
I liked like from the newer shit. I just like a couple songs from Neighborhoods.
Neighborhoods. is fucking good.
That was the farthest I went with Blink, dude.
No, I like Neighborhoods. When California, I was surprised. I kind of more liked it because Matt Skiba from Alkaline Trio was there.
Do you remember like any like the old school like punk bands like fucking
Yeah,
like,
dude.
pop punk bands
Well,
like
I
Nest,
started.
like,
My
pop punk
dad
bands?
showed me. He's the
No,
one that
pop
showed me
punk.
punk.
Well, punk's dope too though. I wouldn't really listen to like a lot of punk.
My dad showed me the Jam, which was like one of the first ones over
Jam.
there. The Jam. He showed me the Ramones. He showed me the Sex Pistols.
Did you ever hear the Dead Milkmen?
Who?
The Dead Milkmen?
I
Yes,
haven't heard of that.
but they're. I guess they're borderline there, but they're a little bit like not
Like,
as fast
your
as.
flavor?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I like them, but
Like
yeah, they're
Circle
like
Jerks,
their
dude.
style is a little
Circle
Are you
different.
into Circle Jerks?
I like them because they like.
Circle Jerks was okay. I don't know.
Circle
I
Jerks
didn't get too much into like the
Circle Jerks.
germs.
The Germs was dope, dude.
Cause I only got like, dude, my parents are from Nigeria, so I only got like African music. So I had to like.
Dude, but like you know what? A lot of like punk stuff comes from
Yeah.
from
A
African
lot of
music.
ska, dude.
Just
the
all that
music
percussion,
y'all
all that-
listen to, I had to hear from my friends and stuff.
All that percussion
And
that
it
they
was
use
like
and
my
shit.
curiosity in music.
You just got into it like.
You know who I
that's
really
fucking
liked from
dope.
back in those days? Is Fear. Fear was awesome.
Fear.
Fucking. I don't like the one that I fucking hated
About
that
fucking,
everybody like loved was Gigi Allen, dude.
Oh, Jan's dope.
I
I
never
like
got
his
into
music.
fucking like
People
him.
talked
I like
about
his
him,
music,
but
dude. But
I heard people talk about him, but like, I don't know, I never got into him.
But he was like the original emo, dude. Because truly, dude, he was mad and he was
Yeah.
psycho because he got kicked out of a band.
I think he was just his own fucking thing, dude.
But that's the
Yeah.
whole thing. That's the
Dude,
whole.
he was like ultimate expression.
Nah, like his music was weird, dude. But this dude was
Throwing
fucking,
shit and
he
fighting
was fucking
random people.
crazy, dude. Just making a fucking scene. He was fucking crazy.
Well, the dude from the Germs, what's his name? Darby Crash.
Dude,
He's pretty
Yeah, he
crazy
was cool
too,
too,
man.
dude.
Dude, I
What
fell
about
in love with the
fucking
Germs.
what's that band
like,
called?
When I was 18, like a friend gave me, she gave me like 5 CDs, and it was like the Germs, it was Bad Brains. I didn't really get to Bad Brains. There's a couple of it that I don't remember, but the Germs, like that shit, that was my shit. Like,
Well, let's say like my 3 favorite fucking like bands, artists, whatever, like of all time, dude. For me, it's him, which is
him?
these guys,
That's
his
fine.
Infernal Majesty, AFI, which
Yeah,
like
Good band,
I
dude.
fucking like love the AFI. They're like they're like my number. I would say like between number one, number two. But him, I never get tired. They were already like fucking broke up.
Dude, AFI is a shit though.
And I think the
So like of all time, like
yeah, like
if
those.
anybody was like if you were hopping in my car and I were your Uber, and I'm like, oh, if I just play AFI, you're
AFI is like fucking to me.
Man,
They're
they're
like
fucking
amazing,
sick,
dude.
That's cool.
AFI, they changed a lot, but like I still like their shit.
For me, I'm like that with Thelonious.
You ever heard the
Monk.
hardcore band Extremist?
Yeah, they're all right. I mean, I get the
Alright,
essence
yeah.
of what they wanted,
Yeah, I like them.
but I like
They're
Block
alright.
Audio. I think was a little bit more of like what Davey really wanted, which was like that 80s electronic kind of like weird shit. They have like
Dave's all over the place though, cause he's into that like 80s like goth electronic shit.
Well, the
He's
Son of
into,
Sam,
like,
which was the
pop,
guys
he's
from
into, like AFI.
what?
He's got this fucking straight edge shit going on.
Son of
It's
Sam
hardcore.
was the guys from Danzig and Samheim.
Oh, shit.
Samheim. What the fuck is it called? Samheim? Fuck. Well, it's the Danzig musicians and he's singing. So it's almost like the Misfits with him singing, and they were called Son of Sam. And he did like one record with them, and it was pretty cool, dude. It sounded like Misfits, but with David's voice.
Is there
Yeah,
one called?
I've heard that. You ever heard of the Last Caress cover?
Yeah, well,
Fucking
they
sick.
do a lot of Halloween. They do Halloween too. AFI does Halloween. They do Last Caress. They're really influenced by
the
and by
Misfits.
Bauhaus and David Bowie, which is David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust is like fucking amazing. Oh, and my third all-time favorite band is Queen.
Queen.
Queen?
Dude, I fucking love Queen, dude. Queen is like they're like amazing to me, dude. Like,
Do you have a favorite song or like?
it changes, dude, because like for a while it was like "Don't Stop Me Now," which was like, oh, that one's fucking great. But I love Best Friend. I love I Want to Break Free. Is like one of my favorite, I guess. Bohemian Rhapsody is like everybody's like, I fucking know.
And the movie too.
Yeah,
Never
from
got
Wayne's
me.
World.
When the movie came out.
Yeah, that movie was pretty alright. I mean, I don't know.
I liked Wayne's World a lot better.
Wayne's World. Yeah, Wayne's World is
Wayne's World
fucking
was
amazing.
awesome,
man.
dude. I actually have Wayne's World underwear. Like,
Really?
Yeah, it has a guitar and it says Wayne's World, and then like on the fucking like on the waist strap it says Change Daily.
Well, at least. So, what are your three like favorite musicians, man?
Musicians, Thelonious Monk at the top of the list, Hendrix and Fela Kuti, like a Nigerian artist from like the 70s, 80s.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool, man.
Yeah, it's like random shit.
No,
Like,
that's cool.
Thelonious
dude.
Monk is jazz, Hendrix, y'all have heard Hendrix, and then Fela Kuti, he was like, he's kind of like Nigerian Bob Marley.
Like when you're skating, like, do you like to like fucking listen to any of that
Listen
shit?
to anything, yeah. Like
Because
anything
sometimes you
when
know
I'm
how
skating.
like music gives you a little bit of a rhythm when you're skating,
Dude,
dude.
it gives like, if I don't have my headphones, I'm like,
Yeah,
I
it's just
really wanna
weird.
skate. I need music, dude. Well, I don't need music, but I love having music. Like if I'm in a chill mood, play some chill tunes. If I'm hyped. Actually, I wanted to ask, is Ron Discuss on Spotify?
Nah, dude, we haven't dropped anything yet. We're gonna drop. We already
Oh,
recorded. We're just waiting.
I'm trying to build a playlist.
Yeah, we're just waiting.
Like,
We're gonna have something real soon though. Like really, really
I'm
soon.
game, dude.
Really soon, dude.
Send
I'm
it
gonna
to me,
put the
let me
playlist
post it.
together for this fucking podcast, dude, and we'll put it out there so that people can fucking.
We could do
'Cause
that.
I'm
Of the
building
shit
a-
that we're,
a
like,
fucking a playlist. Like I have No Suffer, Insurgents.
Oh man,
I want
fucking
like,
love No Suffer.
dude, I'm gonna check out Pantera, see if I should add them to the playlist. Like
You,
you know,
you're like Pantera, dude.
yeah, like I'm fucking game. Like I love music, but I've learned that like I don't know, I can only really make music with my body and like mouth and shit.
It doesn't matter, dude. If you fucking enjoy it, that's who musicians make it for. You know, they're
Yeah,
not making
yeah.
it for other musicians. They're making it for themselves and then everybody else that's out there, dude. So, what about you, dude? What are your
Dude,
three?
I have too many bands. I can't
Yeah.
choose three, dude. I really can't. I listen to so much shit.
You
dude.
have to do. What if you
Hold
go
on,
like?
right?
I
Well,
can't.
if I said
Yeah,
like,
okay,
if I
like-
gave you Spotify and I was like, here, play some music while we drive to.
I don't
this
know,
place,
man.
what do
So
you-
If you were in a
Well, hey,
fucking deserted
well,
island,
not of all
and you
time,
can
not of
listen
all
to
time.
that,
Just
dude.
like, what were you listening to on the way here?
I wasn't listening to shit. I was listening to the radio on the way here,
Yeah.
and the radio was on some like Mexican news, which I do listen
the band of
to.
the
So I don't know,
week,
dude.
Comanche.
I fucking listen to. Okay, so
So last time you had control of your music. What were you jamming?
I've been listening to a lot of like the modern hardcore bands lately.
Like who?
Sanction.
names.
I'm pretty stoked about this one because we're opening for Orthodox.
Orthodox?
Yeah, so I'm
Where?
pretty stoked about that.
Have you heard Gallows, dude?
Nah, I haven't heard that.
Oh, dude, you should hear him, dude.
Fucking, I actually fucking saw some shit today. Yesterday, it's the homies from Albuquerque, Honorable Death, they dropped a music video.
Really?
Yeah.
On YouTube?
Honorable Death, they're a hardcore band from Albuquerque, they're homeboys. It was on their Facebook. And
Okay.
so Honorable Death.
You should listen to fucking Gallows, dude. I think you
Gallows?
would like it, dude.
I don't know.
Where are they from?
They're from London,
London.
but they're
That's tight.
hardcore. But with that, I want to give you guys a chance to like plug your
Shout
shit.
out.
You know, your band, your whatever, your skating stuff, anything you fucking want, dude.
And the camera?
Yeah,
the
you
only
just
thing I
hold the
wanna
mic.
plug is just like love and happiness. Everyone just like
What about? Do you have any social media, dude? You want me to
social
like
media.
put on there?
Curious skate. But more importantly, to like just be nice to people. Like people that know me, I'm Obi, Curious Skate. You can find me. Just search it on Google. You click any link you see, and then
All right.
more importantly, just be nice to people. Be good. Be happy. Do what makes you happy.
Don't steal shit.
Spread love. Everything
What
else.
about you, man?
I love everybody.
Go to your local shows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Support your
support
friends.
local bands,
Yeah,
man.
no, support your local everything. Support your local skaters. Support your local
Everybody
bands.
started somewhere, dude.
Yeah,
Come on.
dude, support your local fucking graffiti artists.
And that's what I'm trying to do more of. Because I like,
All kinds of artists, dude, art, everything, dude.
I didn't like grow up going to shows and stuff. Like,
Dude,
my
that's
parents
gonna
never
change.
took me to a
Right?
show ever. Yeah, like,
We're gonna be taking
like
your
going
show
to shows with y'all. Like, these are like my first like actual shows that I'm going to. So it's like
Well,
28.
I'd
It's
like
my
to
first
have you
show.
guys back, man, because
fucking come
you know
back,
I
dude.
fucking
Yeah,
have fun with this
yeah.
shit,
Fucking come
and
back,
Yeah.
I think we still have a lot of shit
Oh,
to talk
yeah.
about.
Yeah, dude.
But with that said, just fucking click like, share, subscribe, fucking
Yeah, dude, Ron Discuss. That's my band.
Follow-
No Suffer.
oh, there you go.
Mandingo Party.
Yes.
follow us on Instagram too.
Everybody that I know, I
Night
love you
Trap
guys.
Podcast.
Night Trap.
You know, if you're click subscribe, dude, fucking whatever. I haven't done like a Patreon or anything because
dope.
we're not that big yet.
He
Hopefully
doesn't just bring his friends, hit him
one
up.
day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
no, yeah. I'm trying to bring everybody
Right.
in here, but I would like to have you guys back. And with that said, dude, we'll see you fucking next time. And you know, go follow them, like he said. Be fucking nice to each other.
Yeah, dude.
Be nice.
And we'll
Long
see you there,
story-
guys.
Long story short, skate shit, have fun.
Hell yeah, dude.